I was a child when my father first told me stories about Vietnam, but it wasn't until I was older that I understood the weight he carried. He never spoke of heroics or medals, just the things that stayed with him, haunting him in the quiet of the night. His cousin, Daniel, was KIA. That's what the telegram said. They had grown up together, enlisted together, and fought side by side. But only my father came home. He never stopped dreaming of that place, of the jungle closing in, of the unbearable heat. The worst of his nightmares were of being buried alive. He would wake up gasping, clawing at the sheets as if he were fighting his way out of the earth itself. He thought it was just PTSD. Back then, no one really understood it. The nightmares never left him. They lingered, whispering at the edges of his waking mind. He started to wonder if they meant something more. Decades later, when old wounds began to resurface during peace efforts, reports from Vietnam uncovered the truth. Daniel hadn't been killed in a firefight or lost in the chaos of war. He had fallen into a tunnel, deep beneath the jungle floor. The earth had swallowed him whole, sealing him in darkness. He had been buried alive. The nightmares weren't just a soldier's mind playing cruel tricks. My father had been dreaming his brother's death all along. Yes, his brother. My father discovered that Daniel wasn't just his cousin. He was his twin. Their mothers, sisters themselves, had made an agreement before they were born. One sister would raise a twin as her own, and they would grow up as cousins, not brothers. Maybe it was meant to make life easier. Who knows? My father never got an answer. My father lived his whole life not knowing he had lost more than a cousin. He had lost his own blood, his other half. And somehow, across time and distance, their bond had never truly broken. The earth took one, but it never let go of the other. Even in his last years, my father still dreamed of the jungle. And sometimes, in the dead of night, he would whisper a name, Daniel.